Right, hello everybody. I thought I'd let you know what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing this journal like a spring. So I've just done that last week, the covers and that. And I thought I would use that one first. I'm going to use, because I wanted similar colour tones. And the beautiful birds, I think it is. Anyway, I'll link it below, which ones they are. I'm having a few pages from that, because it's absolutely perfect. Because I don't want it all about birds, I want it sort of spring-like, but I thought some of these birds here are perfect for spring because of the colours they've got in here. I really like that, so I'll be using a few pages from that, and then a touch of spring. Again, absolutely perfect colour. Yeah, so I'll be using some pages from that as well. And we got that. I'm not saying I'm using all these at all. I'm just, you know, I'm actually using up. I've got some cut here. Look, I'm using up what from last year, so I didn't have to print any of these out. And I'm using a couple of pages of the printout I done to show you. I don't know whether I showed you the kit. I can't remember. Anyway, I always print it out on inkjet and my laser just to make sure it all prints okay. And that's from the spring, and I definitely want to use that page because I just love this. So that'll be going in there, and then some of the ephemera from both sets as well. That's a touch of spring, and that's beautiful birds. So it all just, you know, blends perfectly. So I really like that. So I'm going to put those two kits together, and I'm also going to use bits and pieces from the little mini ephemera kit that I just brought out. This is it printed twice. So I think there are 6 pages, 4 pages of different ones, and then 2 pages of the other 4 shrunk down. Then I printed it twice and cut it out here. So loads of little elements, what I wanted. And I just found it's just easy. I mean, some of these elements are going to be in my kits, you know, in previous kits and things like that, but full size normally. But what I found is I got fed up of looking through my kits to say get a load of floral mini ephemera, and so I'm going to do a few more sets like this because I do them for myself, and I thought, well, I'll offer them as well. So keep the price quite low. I think £2, I think, something like that, so that you can just print them off, and you know, they're all in a folder. And I think, yep, I need floral mini ephemera, and I'll print that. Fabulous. Or I spend an hour looking through my kits thinking, oh yeah, some there, and I just I'm trying to do it for time saving. So yeah, that's what I've done. So that's what I'll be using as well. I'm not sure where these come from actually. Might have some butterfly ephemera because they were hanging around as well, and I thought all those colours. Okay, I'll check out where they are. Not quite sure. Okay, so we make a start. So that's my papers, and I'm going to go and tea stain them and get them all dry. I'm not tea staining the ephemera, just the back of the pages. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I've put 3 signatures together. Okay, oh, that one's going to go sort of, that one will be, I'll have that one on top, I think. It's, I don't know whether I said there's a little part just before this, whether I said how many. I sort of worked out about 10 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Edith Holden. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look, and another book page in the middle there. Okay, this one has most probably got less because I've got this on. Yeah. 1, 2, I think this is where I was going to put it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I've still got 9. Okay, that one might change. Yeah, I usually do less. I thought I'd already took some out, but I couldn't have done. So I'll put him in there a minute. Oh, if you hear a noise, it's my cutting machine. So just put him down there. That's it. Right at the moment. I shall put that on there. Okay, and I just thought I'd show you because I've gone ahead and gessoed the pages very lightly. Right, you can't hardly see it, but it is gessoed. Yeah, like I said, very lightly. I don't think I've done that page though. This is the one I might not have done. Yeah, and I haven't. Okay, so look. Yeah, they're all done. All done there. And that one's done. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you what I was doing. How I do this with my gel plate. Yeah, I've done the back. It's alright. And then I'll do this bit here just to show you, because there's no point in you watching me do all that. So I just shove the gel plate. This is, I like using the gel plate for this as well. Something that I've been doing recently, and I've found it pretty good. So I just get some gesso out. Let's put a little bit on. Don't need much because I've already done it. And then my little brayer. Let's make sure I'm in frame. Okay. And can you see that? Yeah. Just, actually I might just zoom out a bit. Okay, there we go. Let's see more of it. Put him over there. There we go. Right, so I'll do that, and then I can brayer it onto here. And it just puts a little bit, and I'll pick up just, okay, that'll do. It dries quite quick, mine, gesso, but like that. Okay, and because I have some on there and it's drying, I will just pick up, go on there. Did need a bit more, didn't I? And I just go, and I found it a real quick way. Oh, I meant to put that aside, sorry. Very quick way to do this. Just scrape that over there. There we go. And I'll just keep picking up from that bit, you see. Oops. Let's pick up a bit, and then you turn the pages down round so you get a different angle. I mean, and you don't even have to dry it because it's all but dry when you're doing it. So can't really see it, but it is working. I've already got some on there. We can put a bit more on just to show you. Like that. Let's see. A little bit of a straight line there, so I will pick up and go over that. Go towards the edges a bit. Do that. I think, yeah, that's all done now, and that's all but dry. Okay, so they don't stick together because you're not using very much. Yeah, no, that's fine. Right, I've made a little amendment to the journal because I've taken out quite a few pages, Okay, but these ones, Edith Holden, I'll put in, but as a flip. Okay, well, that's what I think I'm doing, because I checked, and this is only a 1.5 inch spine, and to be honest, you know, once I put tags and everything else in, that is going to be enough. So I've gone down to 7 pages in each signature. Okay, because you know, these have all got to be decorated with pockets and things, so that's plenty, but I do want to use that as a center and all that. So 7 pages on that one, 6 on this one because I've got this, okay, and 7 on that one. And this is what, you know, it looks like. So that's there. I might turn that around that way. There we go. Oh, I got the Edith Holden page. I'll take that out actually. I don't need that in now. So it might even be less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that is going to be plenty, because I'll put a big pocket or something in that one. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Yeah, so I'll leave that free to put a pocket in. That's the first signature, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, and that's in the middle. And that's that, and then I checked it just to see, because I don't want that coming open at all. All right, when it's as is, I want it going slightly down. All right, first time we decorate all them, it will be out here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is put some stitching on, put some lace on, like here, you know, because that will end up shorter, because time we decorate these, that will have further to go, so that'll be shorter. So I'm going to put a bit of lace overhanging on each one, each page, first page, yeah, and that one there. So I'm going to do that first, and then sort out some pockets. Right, hello everybody. I'm going to show this journal today. I've got some more that people have gifted me as well that I need to do, so I'm going to have a day of doing a few videos with those. This one was the birds. I actually, before you see this video, I'm going to pop in just how I started it. Okay, and remember that a lot of this is from what you've seen me made. You saw me make the cover, you've seen me make embellishments like this, you know, with the embossing and everything. I did show a picture on Instagram, and when I was looking at it, you know, as you do, I thought that this needed a little bit more depth. Okay, and I've embossed that. So I did find that these pens that I've had a very long time, they were for peel off stickers to colour them, you know, because I never liked I used to buy a load of gold and silver and then do them the colour I wanted to go with whatever I was doing. So they come in handy, and that worked really well. So I just added a bit of depth here. I did go around with the black Write-All pencil rather. I have it here somewhere. It's my little pencil. Oh, I did have it here, but it's gone now. The one that, oh, there we are. The one that works on glass and everything, which is really good. I haven't got much left. It works on paper, glass and plastic. It's a Stablo All pencil. They're great. A lot of use that a lot in art journaling and stuff, so I might have another one of them. I usually buy like 3 and then they last a couple of years. Yeah, so I use the peel off one there, and you do have to be quick if you want to rub it out a little bit. Okay, and I used the wet wipe and just sort of blended it out a little bit, and then added a bit more to the tops of those flowers. I just felt as though, because it was all yellow and then that was yellow, it just needed something to pick it up a bit better. Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, shall I put something up there? But I'm going to leave it. I quite like the way it's turned out. So that was the front, and like I say, I've got a video on the covers. There's a painted one with crackle paste and everything. It was an old book cover, so that's 3 signatures there. Sorry silk, not sorry silk, seam binding. I've used a lot of sorry silk throughout the video, the journal, so there we go. I think I've done that on camera. I'm sure I did. But anyway, it's just a pocket and tag in there. The kit I used was Beautiful Birds, a bit of Touch of Spring, and anything really that was lying around, because most of this was all printed last year. So I was just using up what I had that I didn't use last year. So, you know, there is different pages in the kit, but I think the only ones I printed out was the background ones a few times, because they come in handy to go through, and I liked the colour. So that's that one there. Oh, and this is the one I've used, that insert that I've done a video on. So, and I think you would have seen me do things and then put them in this journal to show you what they look like. I've sort of used it for that, really. This one is just a sort of like a double pocket again, because I printed more pages of this out and I've just put it through, and just stuck some ephemera in there. I've kept these just on thin card because it was getting a bit fat. and lovely sorry silk. I got a gift from SHERRIL, which I've got a package to show you, but I've used a bit of it, so it won't be complete when you see it, but I would like to share her shop and everything. So it's just a long tag I made. And these, I think you saw me make all those. And them. And a video on here, because that was like the book pages, and we've done like pockets and different things. That was, I think I'd done that last year, but I just thought it went, so. And that's just book page by the look of it, backed onto card with napkin over the top. So yeah, you saw me do those. And then that's the, not Edith Holden, it's another book that I use, which I can't remember. I shall go and get it. That's that one there. So I use the Edith Holden and that one. So this is beautiful. It does break my heart taking it apart, but yeah, I have 2 or 3 of them, so I don't mind taking one. I usually try and pick the worst one. That one's complete, like the battered. And I always ask, I said, if you've got any that's ripped, please, I'll have those before I have the decent ones, because it does hurt. So that's those. Oh, and then video on that. Seen those, do that, and it's just really worked out well. Some handmade paper, not by me. I used to make paper, but I have got all the stuff to do. I got some silk as well to make some, to put in some, but it's getting around to it again. That's just you know, this video, I've got videos on those. There'll be a link below anyway of all my like snippets, the Try It Tuesdays I've been doing lately, and some of the things that I think keep coming up, because I make things and then I'll put them all in a journal. So that's what I've done here, really. Yeah, and that's the little round embellishments that I've done. So that's stuck there. Got a video on that. There might be a video on that, because that was like book pages with pockets and thing I've done. And that's another journaling card there. And then just got popped a tag in. And that's just, that actually is open as well. So something small could be tucked in there. Video on that. That was horrible scrapbooking papers. We've done that. I hope I'm in frame. Sometimes I drift off. There's that. And this is the envelope insert I done. That's one of the, there's a video on those little things there. That's that. And then you've got that's just a tag there. And then over here is a pocket. So. Next middle signature, this one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so that was the beginning of the middle. So that's again the scrapbook papers. And I think these are like a butterfly ephemera thing. It's one of the first few kits I done. So they were lying around. So then I thought they all went well with the kit. So I've popped them in. So yeah, it's from the Touch of Spring, that one. I love this one. And done those recently, so I put one of them in. That's from Beautiful Birds, and another one of those pages. So I wanted to leave them whole. A couple of plain pages because it was getting a bit fat. And then you saw me do one of those. No, I don't think you saw me do that. It was just the same principle as the other ones that I'd done, the tree ones, which, that one, there, same principle with the beeswax on a napkin and stamped and everything. And then I used a bit of the beeswax stamped napkin under there, in between that. So yeah, I think you saw me do those, I think. Yeah, and then that's just, it's an envelope. I should get that out, really. Okay. Okay, it's lined with a bit of that baking sheet gessoed with book page, all done out of book pages, and then that's lined and gessoed. There we go. And then that's the other, I think you saw me do those. And that's the other side of that pocket there. So when you turn this over, see we've got that, that's the envelope there. So if you tuck something in back there, you can see it here. So I put that in. That's from, I don't know if you can see it, that one's I've done a couple of years ago. So might be last year, I think I've done those. Yeah. And then a tag in here, and that's just a plain tag. And then that's another one that I've done recently. Oh, this is some of the paper I got off Sherry. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's vellum, and it's got sort of like a leaf print on it with you know, what do you call that? Gold stuff, gold leaf stuff. You know, they do it through the heat process, don't they? I really like that. It's lovely. And then that's the 3 pockets that come with the kit, and just little tags that's got the same napkin on. So they're all similar to that. So I'll put that. I don't like putting things back in the pockets when we're on video, because you always struggle. I don't know why. And you're there faffing around. That's I think that was a kit where I've got the butterfly ephemera, and then you got the holes, and then you got the writing card behind it. Yeah, done them a few years ago, but they went with this kit beautifully. Yeah, and that was one of the little notebooks on a paper clip that followed the Yvonne's tutorial on that. I've got a video on that, and I've also linked her video in the video. And I've got another piece of this. It's floating. I think that's lovely. I really liked it. So it's quite big pieces, but I cut it down and you get a little bit. And another one of these. And then that's snowdrops. Beautiful. And that's the other side of that. And then we've got that come from Spring Mist, was it? Yeah. Oh no, it's a freebie, sorry. That's a freebie on my Facebook page. And here is an envelope. So what I've done is tuck that there. So, okay. And that's just lined music paper, decoupage bird on there, bit stamp it in. And there, and that's the back. So I did, it was too big, so I cut it down and stitched around it. So a couple of plain pages. Then you've got the pocket that comes with the kit here. Just a plain tag for writing on. I'll shove that under there. Oh yeah, and that opens out that way because I thought that looked nice together. And it picks up that blue here. So I really like that. Oh, I must put this one away. I'll forget that one. Yeah. And then, oh, this is just like, it's like one of those matchbox things, but that way instead, yeah. So got a little writing space there. And then that's one of the Tim Holtz dies napkin that I've been using. And so that's gessoed on there, so you can write on that as well. So it goes in there. Haven't done a video on those. It was around, this was around me, and I thought, oh my gosh, and I had a bit of napkin left, so I done that. And I thought, oh, music paper, because I've been using music paper throughout. These are from one of my kits. Can't remember which one though. And you get a page with 3 of them on. And you can, you know, they were like real jumbo, but you can shrink them down. But I think they're great just for journaling on and adding where you just need something plain sometimes. Yeah, so that was, I think you saw me do that. I can't remember. And that's there. And then here I've got one of the tags, you've probably seen me do. And then here is this pinned at the top just to keep it in. Okay, I had this line around this envelope that I hadn't done anything with, and it's from a book page. And then what I'd done was just put some William Morris on that's been printed onto vellum, so you can see the book pages underneath, and I think that worked really well. Yeah, I won't take that out because I think you've seen me do that. And that's it. I haven't left a gap here because you've got this and you've got all this, and you don't, you know, there wasn't no room really. So yeah, and that's the back. I haven't put my signature or anything in it yet, but I will. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed that actually. It has, like I said, if you take everything out of here, it's dead flat. It really is. That's why I pin everything in, because I just think that you get a lot, you know, in these sort of journals, but you can take them out and use them in other things, or, you know, you take them out, you write in the journal and then add them as you want, and then you might get a load left over to put in your journal. So it's just a way of adding loads of ephemera that you can use in your own projects really. So it makes it nice for showing to you rather than just, you know, plain journal. So okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I shall be back with a few more videos. I've got quite a few to get through. So see you soon. Bye.